Hey all, it's Radrad here. Welcome back to Pokémon Blue version. Today we're going to tackle Mt.Moon, hopefully in the extent of one video. This is a special cave that will take you from Pewter City to the route that you'll eventually walk into Cerulean City with. There are a few noteworthy things before we start. I've been training up my Pokémon a bit, especially my Butterfree. My Butterfree now knows Confusion, a Psychic-type attack. The most common Pokémon here, going to be weak against it. That's not common. That is a Paris. We're already off to a good start. Okay. So we're going to switch into Spearow, who, yes, I've been raising up a bit. It's gonna peck it. Paris is Bug Grass type. This will be doing 4 times the damage, since Peck is a flying type move that is strong against Bug and Grass. We get TM12, which is Water Gun. And we get the common Pokemon I was talking about, Zubat. This is a poison flying type. We're gonna hit it with Confusion, because Psychic type is strong against poison. Don't ask me why or how. Throw a Pokeball at it, and job done. For the record, I have no real intention of using Zubat. I consider it a pest, I consider it noticeably weak, I just want to catch one so I can register it. Here's contestant number 3, Geodude. Geodude is also not going to be part of my main team. Geodude's highest possible evolution is a trade evolution. It doesn't evolve unless you trade it to another trainer. As such, we're just going to blow some water on it, because its defense against special attacks is practically nothing. And we're going to pick up another potion, which I really need one of those. Suspicious men? Okay. So we're just gonna keep Butterfree out here for the moment. Weedle has a little bit of poison inside him, so that means he's especially susceptible to psychic attacks. Our next one, Kakuna, we're switching out to Spearow. Just so Spearow can blast through this cocoon by pecking at it rapidly. Or at least as rapidly as pecking will allow me. No problem. So this dungeon is a bit more straightforward. You could, in theory, on this floor, travel to the particular area you need to move on with the game. But there are a fair amount of items here, and we're going to be exploring them all. Switching out Butterfree for Squirtle, this is Clefairy. Kind of a mystical Pokemon. It's also noticeably adorable. Squirtle's just gonna have a time with it, because that way Squirtle can get a bit of experience that we kind of need, admittedly. We're just gonna hope that Rattata can do a fair amount of work. Because, oh, it doesn't get any easier. Oh, yes! Was worried that would crit. So, for the moment, we have 6 potions. Trying to use them sparingly. And we're going to go down our first of 3 ladders from the first floor of this Mt.Moon. Fighting off another Zubat. Wait, one-shotting it? Like, okay. It will mostly use Leech Life against you. Leech Life is noticeably weaker in Gen 1. I just consider it ticklish at best. But yeah, Butterfree is going to be our little Bat Zapper. If anything, this keeps Squirtle off the field, because we're going to need him for other things. And it lets us keep Butterfree going. So we're gonna go up here, pick up an HP up, but there's something missing. Not another encounter, mind you. That's a good one. These are the suspicious men. Do we want to keep Butterfree in? I think we do. Say hello to Team Rocket. With Taming Whip in hand, they use Pokémon for nefarious purposes. Purposes that are going to involve us not using Butterfree. That's not what I wanted to see. Gonna blast the Sandshrew with water because water is strong against ground. And hopefully we'll be able to get a word in edgewise. Since our own Rattata is kind of resting, I'm gonna leave this in the hands of Nidoran. Yeah, you're not doing that again. Nidoran's probably not going the whole way with this. Do we risk a crit here? Okay, yeah, Tail Whip, get out. Tail Whip lowers my defense. Nidoran would have been knocked out. Not happening. Hopefully Pidgey can cover. Alright. Another Zubat. Means Butterfree gets to do their thing once again. Raising Butterfree up to level 12 teaches it Confusion. I definitely recommend you do so if you have a Butterfree and are going to Mt.Moon. Otherwise, there's really nothing else in this area that can efficiently delete Zubats from the picture. So yeah, that is Team Rocket. We're going to be running into them more often than not in this area. Like an infestation. I sure hope I brought an escape rope with me, because if I didn't bring an escape rope, we're gonna have a bad time. Confusion, as useful as it is, not exactly high on the amount of times it can be used. Yeah, we'll just keep Butterfree the birds and Squirtle. I'm walking right in front of you, my man. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is Magnemite. This is our first real electric type encounter. I'm gonna use Confusion once. I'm not sure if Magnemite would have an electric move at this point. Possibly Supersonic. But our current team of healthy Pokémon is not exactly strong against electric types. Like this Voltorb here. Screech is especially devastating. Because unlike Tail Whip, where it slightly lowers it, Screech lowers it by half. And that keeps going the more Screech is applied. Alright, we have 2 escape ropes. Grab another potion. You know what? That's a good opportunity to potion up. I'd say Rattata. So, we're gonna pick up this item, which is a rare candy. I've been waiting for this moment. Because with our Squirtle at level 15, something special's about to happen. With a rare candy, you can raise a Pokemon's level by 1. Seeing as we have our Squirtle at level 16, it is now a Wartortle. With some exceptions, never not evolve your Pokemon. They will get a stat boost nearly every time in this generation. Alright, Bug Catcher, so... Spearow, you know what to do here. String Shot to lower the speed, no problem. Taking a bit too many hits. I might want to give it a potion soon, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. Peck away at this here Metapod here. Alright, yeah, Caterpie, we'll just keep on rolling. Generally run a train. Surprised Spearow was able to get dibs on that first attack. Its speed was still down, but I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Alright, considering we might run into more bugs in the area. So, keeping this in mind, excuse me, you're probably thinking to yourself that there's an item out there called Repel. It allows you to avoid combat with wild Pokemon for a certain amount of steps. Shouldn't you be blasting Repel like no tomorrow in this area? You're probably thinking of future versions of this game. We're not going to get Repels until we get to the next city. This is deliberate. Oh, it sure is. I'm able to get through this in a whole recording. So, Oddish. Oddish, I believe, is a red exclusive wild Pokemon. You won't be able to catch it in blue, so appreciate this thing while you can. It is my personal favorite of the grass exclusives. We'll hopefully be running into the other ones soon enough. Critical hit. So it will be absorbing your HP. That is mostly an early level Oddish's job. Absorb is weak, despite the critical hit. But it starts to add up. I'm switching to Spearow for this. This is the grass exclusive we'll hopefully be able to catch, Bellsprout. So Oddish and their like are mostly defense and special based. Bellsprout really likes attack power. I definitely want my grass types to be special focused, which is why I prefer Oddish, but I won't turn down a Bellsprout if you throw it at me. Alright. Yeah, might have to use that escape rope. Once that confusion runs out, we're getting out of here. I definitely know the way to and from. So there is another item up there. We want that item. However, the Team Rocket employee down there, not going to give it up without a fight. They're also very talkative, in case you haven't noticed. Well, this is just perfect. Butterfree can just shake off those leech lives like they're nothing. And we can keep on confusing. Poison powder, low chance to cause poison to the enemy. Can't say I really recommend it. Ekans the snake. We've seen them. They're also poison. They wrap Butterfree up. And Gen 1 wrap was so strong. Normally supposed to go for 3 turns, but it can go all the way up to 5 turns. Gonna tackle the Ekans just so we can save the confusion. And we're going to get TM01, Mega Punch. It's mostly a move meant for your starter. Since all your starters are capable of learning Mega Punch. Since we really don't need Bubble anymore, since Water Gun basically deletes it. And I want to keep Tackle around in case I need to weaken something. Oh, I almost forgot. Over here is a hidden ether. So, we're gonna take a bit of a pit stop. I know the way to and from. So we're just gonna go over here really quick and heal up to refresh Butterfree because there are plenty of Zubats to come. Let me tell you. I was all the way back here at Pewter City. I could have sworn. So when you escape rope, you rope all the way back to the last Pokemon Center that you used. Not the last Pokemon Center you were at. So we do need to walk through this area again. Everyone just sort of minds their own business because I have humbled each and every one of them. Just gonna walk back over. And we're heading right back to Mt.Moon, refreshed and ready for another go. At this point, my Butterfree could outlevel my Wartortle. That's fine. That's fine, Butterfree's doing their job. Butterfree, Spearow, Wartortle, they all have their assigned duties. We're just gonna walk straight to the last ladder that we need to. Because from here on out, it is a bit of a straight shot. Again, really happy I have Butterfree for this. In yellow version, your Pikachu will also suffice, since it will shock the Zubats out of the sky with Thunder Shock. Alright, and we're right back to where we were before. Moving along. Oh, you kids and your dirty rats. At this point... we're gonna have ourselves a good old-fashioned rat throwdown. Tail Whip just has poor luck today. I'm just gonna keep quick attacking. Since that Rattata is leveled up enough to have it. We're gonna switch out. I kinda have to let everyone get their fair shakes in. Oh, yeah. That is not good. Okay. Debut. That is the power of Mega Punch. Okay. My emergency button Wartortle gets to go back to sleep. This is Stun Spore. Stun Spore has a low chance of casting paralysis on the opponent. Since I prefer it to poison, we'll just get rid of String Shot. The Stun Spore basically accomplishes the mission of debilitating the Pokemon's ability to move first. Alright, moving right along. I believe we want Wartortle in front for this guy. Ah, hikers. Their weapon of choice should be noticeably obvious. That water gun was 100%. Okay. So this is mostly going to be Geodudes, I believe? Okay, blast them with water and they just drop to the ground. This includes Onix. We've seen Geodude and Onix tremble to my mighty Sprinkler when we battled Brock. Alright, and with that... Oh, don't think I didn't forget about you. Moonstone. That is going to be something we use for later. You know... You don't have to fight every encounter. Alright, switching back to Butterfree. I could have sworn there was something else here. No, I think we're in the clear. Definitely my memory playing tricks on me. Alright. Last major area we're going through. This video is a bit long, because I knew it would be, because it is Mt.Moon, but once it is out of the way, we never have to come back here again, especially since we're collecting every item we can. Yep. So this is a bit of a loop around. We're going to run into more members of Team Rocket. with an evolved Rattata, known as Raticate. That Hyper Fang is no joke. We're going to paralyze it. Not only will it slow it down significantly, but there is a chance that it won't be able to attack. I think I'm gonna keep Butterfree out here for the moment. And that is good enough for me. Gotta keep him in long enough. Yeah, there's a case where it will be fully paralyzed and unable to attack. I am pressing my luck here. Oh, that could have been quick attack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely tempting fate. Regardless of whether or not a Pokemon is paralyzed, Quick Attack will always attack first. It's mostly there for things like every other attack it has. I'm gonna use a potion on Butterfree really quick. Butterfree's work is not quite done yet. Just wrap your way around here. You're almost done. Okay. Yeah, we're keeping Butterfree out. Fossils? Wait, there were fossils here? See what I mean about Team Rocket and their inability to not shut up? So there are fossils in this Mt.Moon, ah. Oh, wow! One-shotting a Rattata. Dang, Butterfree MVP. Here's this fresh Zubat for you. Ah. So nice. So nice. Alright. It's over here? There's a hidden moonstone over here, in case you missed the one. Yeah, my Butterfree and my Wartortle are going to be at war between one another. Okay, Sleep Powder! I generally prefer Sleep to Poison, especially when there is a much better Poison attack with greater potency of its effect. No, Poison Powder's gotta go. And Butterfree, you have served me well. But I think Wartortle will take us the rest of the way. Or I could run into another Paris. That would usually help. Okay. This one, I actually want to catch. So we're just gonna throw Pidgey at it. It's mostly gonna be scratching it up. Okay, Pidgey, that's enough. That's enough. That is definitely enough. Since I don't want to take any more chances attacking it, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it. Ugh, you really don't want to make this easy on me, do you? There is another way. I've mentioned before that health bars matter a lot less. Statistics help out a lot more. Status effects specifically. Not a surefire thing, but it increases the chance of a successful catch. I said it increases the chance of a successful catch. Fine. Want to toy with me? Okay. This is not the longest time we're gonna struggle. There we are. Probably wouldn't have been possible unless it was asleep. So Paris, you're gonna need to get used to seeing that, let me tell you. Okay. We're gonna give another potion to War Turtle. And... there's the... Those must be the fossils. I will Rochambeau you for it, sir. My Pokemon will kick you in the nuts as hard as it can, and your Pokemon will kick my Pokemon in the nuts as hard as it can. So, Grimer, another poison type. Normally, I would be switching out to Butterfree. But I think Butterfree's done enough. Alright. Might need to do that a lot sooner than I thought. That screech is a bad sign. Double screech especially. Okay. More poison. Yeah, switching out Squirtle was for the best. Coughing, I believe it to be an underrated Gen 1 Pokemon. It's a pretty good defensive wall, even if poison isn't that great. So there are two fossils in front of us. You get one, and your friend gets the other. The Dome Fossil, or the Helix Fossil. Each of these we will be able to utilize in order to revive an ancient Pokemon. Team Helix Fossil. And the Dome Fossil is lost to us. Another reason to emphasize trading with your friends. And with that, we are now out of Mt.Moon. We are now on Route 4, with Cerulean City in sight. There isn't too much to this route. There are a few ridges to walk down. It is mostly a breather area. We're just gonna walk around a bit to see if there's anything we might have... Hello? Mt.Moon. That is Whirlwind. We could absolutely teach this to any of our birds if we wanted to. It is a move that, in battle, can cause a wild Pokémon to retreat, or, in a trainer battle, can switch out the opponent's active Pokémon. If they're getting to be a bit obnoxious for your taste, just Whirlwind them away. Kinda useless otherwise. Alright, Route 4. We'll just jump down here, see if there's any interesting catches. Otherwise, we will move on. Probably should have guessed. Well, you really don't want to hit. Okay. There is something here that I want. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. And it's certainly not you. This is mostly Rattata and Spearow, but this is also where version-exclusive Pokémon come into play. Yeah, let's leave Wartortle going. Yeah, just gonna walk back and forth, see if we can run into it. If we don't, we don't. There it is! Sandshrew. Sandshrew is an exclusive to Pokemon Blue version. We're going to be very delicate with this one. Yes! Yes, sir! Sandshrew is definitely one of my favorites, so I have every intention of putting it into my party, with a little help. And that does it for major catches in that area. It's specifically just Sandshrew. So, things get a lot bluer when we walk into this town. This is Cerulean City. A mysterious blue aura surrounds it. So, with that, we have gone through the entirety of Mt.Moon, got a catch or two that we're honestly going to make these switches now, just so they're apparent. Beforehand, we're going to learn about a man named Bill, a bit of a Pokemon enthusiast. Pokemaniac, sorry. And we're going to meet Bill next time, but for now, we're actually going to make pertinent substitutions. Say goodbye to Pidgey. Pidgey's purpose has more or less been served. And between Rattata and Nidoran female, I would honestly give Nidoran the heave-ho, because introducing to our group Paris and Sandshrew. And we're just gonna get everybody nice and healed up. So, with all this talk about Bill the Pokemaniac, it does seem to be a bit of a big deal around these parts. So, we're going to go up north from Cerulean City to take a look at Bill the Pokemaniac. See you later.